Hi, I'm Audra Wilson Russell, owner of WATS CPA firm, and today I'm going to talk about 7 tips to help reduce the financial effect that this coronavirus is having on your business. Tip number 1, cut all non-essential business expenses. So pretty much look at your profit and loss statement and go line by line under the expenses and think about things that does not help generate revenue. And remember that if it's an expense that does not tie directly to growing your revenue, think about cutting or potentially eliminating that expense altogether. Tip number 2 is going to be reducing those non-essential personal expenses. So as well as looking at things that you're spending for your business, you also want to look at things in your personal life that you're spending. Sometimes the easiest thing to cut would be cable or your lunch bill, grocery shop more and pack your lunches, different things like that. Entertainment right now may need to be reduced. And when you reduce your personal expenses, you can then take a lower salary to help reduce your business expenses as well. Tip number 3 would be to borrow from a line of credit. If you do not already have a line of credit, there are a lot of companies out there right now that's making it a lot easier to borrow funds. I personally like and use Cabbage. I'll leave a link in the description of this video. But what it does in other systems just like it is it connects directly to your accounting system. So if you're using QuickBooks Online or Xero, you pretty much just connect them and they look at all your financial transactions. They allow you to connect your bank accounts, your PayPal, anywhere you have financial information flowing, your Shopify, different accounts, and it gives you pretty much an instant decision on how much line of credit that it will grant to you. So it's non-traditional financing. It's an alternative to going the traditional way of going through one of the bigger banks. Tip number 4 would be to review your time off policies and also check with your labor attorney. Definitely bring them in on the conversation of to pay or not to pay employees. Tip number 5 would be to take this time to do staff development. So let's say that you do have those hourly employees and you do want to keep them employed so that, they can keep their lights on and keep their mortgage paid, keep their rent paid, and you don't want to lay anybody off, but you do want to utilize that time. Correctly. So now would be a great time to do any staff development that you've been putting off. We attend these conferences and we come back energized with all these ideas, but not enough time to implement. Now would be a great time to have your staff implement some of those items that were on your checklist. Number 6 would be to also see this as an opportunity to bring in more students. Right now, with everything shutting down, with the school shutting down, and parents not having any childcare options for these children while they are out of school, now may be a good time to open your doors up to those families to take in those students during the shutdown time. So looking at more revenue generating options there. And finally, tip number 7, track all of your losses, track everything that impacts your business and also your personal life from this coronavirus scare, because Congress is looking at small business relief. So any businesses or individuals that were affected personally from this outbreak, they are looking at relief options, but the qualifications hasn't been spelled out yet, and we have no details. It's not even enacted into law right now. It's coming down the pipeline. So I would say to just be diligent and track everything, track any lost revenues, anything that, however it's affecting your business financially, document it so that when the time comes to apply for these reliefs for your business, you have everything in line. So please leave some comments in the comment section of this video and let me know what you plan on doing to help curb or eliminate the financial effects of coronavirus on your business and in your personal life.